Hi, I'm Pete Andresen with Andresen and Associates, and I had a small comment this week when I brought my friend. This is October 2022, and it's the time of pretend fear. Halloween is when we pretend that we're afraid, but let's talk about real fear. By the way, I'm dressed like this because I exercised, running, so I don't normally dress like this. But fear. Pretend fear is Halloween, pretend fear is when we dress up, but today we're seeing some interesting market action. The stock market continues to go up. The people who are investing in those rallies are people who believe that this is going to be the bottom. They're guessing that it's the bottom, and God bless them. They may be right. They're saying that the Federal Reserve, that's the central bank of the United States, is going to stop raising rates aggressively, that we will avoid a recession, that earnings will pop back up. Any recession we had was a speed bump that's in the rearview mirror, and we're going to go on and thrive. And they may be right. They sincerely may be right. If they are, then our portfolios, which are diversified, will lag the recovery as it lagged, about on the same par as it lagged the decline. So we have done some buying, but we haven't done very much. And here's the thing. History tells us that virtually every downturn has not only brought with it a recovery, but a bull market that far exceeded what the decline brought. So every decline has brought a recovery following in its wake. To believe that you need to sell out right now, you need to believe that this time is different. When a bull market is happening and people are investing in all kinds of strange stocks, people will tell me that this time is different. This time the tech stocks really can justify a 400 PE. That usually doesn't pan out. Usually what happens is this time is not different. And likewise, this decline is probably not different. So a recovery will happen. But meanwhile, we have to deal with fear. Fear's big, and the thing about fear is it's right behind disappointment. And disappointment happens when this rally fades. There's a wave of disappointment which leads to fear. And fear settles into us and grabs us, and it causes us to believe that this time is different, the world's coming to an end, and we need to sell out. That's never, ever, at least in mutual funds, with individual stocks maybe, but with mutual funds like we use, it's never, ever, ever, ever been the case in American history. This time may be different. I don't really know, but the numbers don't suggest that. So what is going to happen is, as that disappointment from this rally settles in, and there is more fear, it's not fake fear like our friend over there. It's not plastic. It's real fear. It'll settle in. It'll make us want to sell at the bottom. That's not what long-term investment should look like. And it's not the path for long-term success. Remember my personal mantra, which is to make every decision with the next 30 years in mind, even if you're 80, because you want to leave a good legacy of behavior to your heirs. And frankly, selling out at the bottom doesn't do that. There's no historical validity to it, and we have to face that fear. Fear is ubiquitous in life, and we have to face the fact that courage is an essential part of long-term investing. So I wish you courage, and I definitely wish you blessings.